live chat. Just come on here to hang out with you guys, answer any of your snowboard questions, and to just, I know a lot of people are buying gear on Black Friday. So if you guys have any gear that you're looking to buy, and if you have any questions, definitely hit me up. Today I had my first kind of like powder-ish day up at Park City Mountain, and found some good snow, had a good time. Was riding this board right here, the Arbor Annex. Friend of the channel, Justin, sent it out to me to ride, so it was super fun getting to ride this board for the first time. Met some really cool people up at Park City, so shout out to everyone that I got to meet up there today. And yeah, just overall was an awesome day. So yeah, it'd be good to hear from you guys how everything is looking on your end, if mountains are opening up, and yeah, just overall what you guys are up to in snowboarding. If you guys have any questions about gear, about learning to snowboard, anything like that, definitely hit me up. Shout out to channel sponsors Clue and Outdoor Master Goggles. Yeah, big supporters, so shout out to them. Did the giveaway on Instagram today for the Clue bindings, and so that was pretty fun. Shout out to everyone that entered the contest. I think we had like over 1,500 people who entered, and yeah, I gave away those bindings today. But yeah, thanks to everyone who entered. I know that Outdoor Master is like pretty keen on doing some contests as well. But yeah, just gonna hang out with you guys, say hello. We already got Chewy Socks in the chat. What's up? We got Scott watching from Australia. We got Luke. It says, "What's up, Kevin? What do you think of a good $10 to $20 snowboard and bindings are?" Man, that's a deal and a half right there. A $10 to $20 snowboard. Man, maybe you can get like a mini board for that, a fingerboard. You can get a fingerboard maybe for $10. We got Miles in the chat. Yeah, thank you guys for hopping on. But yeah, it's snow's finally falling here in Park City, so excited about that. How have you guys been doing for snow? Has your local mountains been getting some new snow or some cold temperatures? We got Miles watching from Minnesota. Miles, how are the conditions looking in Minnesota? Henry says, greetings from Germany. Was out in Germany like not too long ago in Munich. Gorb says, can you make a smoothie with 8 bananas? I definitely can. I can't make it right now because I don't have a blender in my Airbnb. But yeah, if you want to see me drink an 8 banana smoothie, I can maybe make that happen at some point. I don't have the can of pineapple this week. I know Gorb was asking for the can of pineapple, but maybe next week we'll get the can of pineapple. Scott says thrift shop. Oh yeah, you could definitely do a $10 snowboard from a thrift shop for sure. Jack says, hey Kevin, I'm heading to Hakuba to work for the season. What's the best way to get from Tokyo to Hakuba Valley? That's a good question. I think we just took the train. I think there was like a high-speed train. There may have been 2 different trains. I can't exactly remember. But it's been like 5 years since I was in Hakuba. But I think I took the train out there. That's maybe the best way. Insane 3 Art says, find some pow pow. Yeah, a little bit of pow pow, maybe like 8 inches on top of some grass and like small shrubs and things like that. So it was like way back on the tail, just kind of keeping the nose up just in case there was some like rough stuff underneath. Didn't want to get sucked in and flying forward. But yeah, so far the Utah mountain, it's definitely different. I think the mountains out here are pretty, I don't know how to describe them. They're big. I'm thinking how they compare to Mammoth. It's a totally different vibe, totally different mountain feel than the mountains in California. Yeah, so far just some mellow slopes with some shallow pow. Maybe like yeah, I think like 8 to 10 inches. So we'll see what's to come. Hopefully some more snow. We definitely need more snow. And yeah, will be interesting to see once everything opens up. I'm much more optimistic at the moment now that we've gotten some fresh snow. I'm starting to get pretty excited about Utah. Chewy Socks says, lucky. You're going to get the snow in the summer, Chewy Socks, down in New Zealand. Luke wants to know, okay, 10 to 20 is a little low. How about 20 to 30? Yeah, maybe that a thrift store snowboard. Maybe you can swing by one of those. Alpha Kilo, can you make a smoothie with 8 bananas? I'd love to see you to process. Yeah, easy. Oh man, we got some challenges going on. Actually, I want to eat very healthy this winter, so maybe I'll have to invest in a blender while I'm on the road. I can just like carry the blender around with me, and can get some smoothie videos out for you guys. Yeah, eight bananas is like, that's nothing. Henry says no snow here. Miles, no snow here. Luke says no snow in Minnesota. Scott says our season has finished. You must be down in Australia. Insane 3 Art. Mammoth hasn't had any significant snow yet. Top of the mountain is still closed. Hopefully December brings some dumps. Yeah, I think hopefully December. I can see, I've been like checking the weather reports. Nothing for, I don't think, California or around Utah or Colorado in terms of snow, like, 2 weeks out. But Washington State looks like they're getting quite a bit of snow, like a few, like 30, 40 inches kind of falling early December. So that could be a trip possibly. Chewy says all the mountains are closed in New Zealand. Yeah, now they have, you guys are like going into summer down there. So the snow must be long gone. Waver. Apparently it snowed like crazy up in the mountains. Up in the White Mountains. It's funny. I was actually expecting there to be more snow on the mountains than there was. There was quite a bit of snow like down here, like in Park City. But there's like a decent amount of snow on the mountains, but I was expecting more. I was hoping for more because everything down here was like covered. I had to like scrape the snow off of my car. But yeah, maybe different parts of the mountains got more snow. Bolay says, love from Minnesota. We have a few resorts open here this weekend, but most will probably open next weekend. Okay, nice. Alpha says, if you just want to mash the bananas up, that will do. I only have 3 bananas here though. I could probably eat 3 bananas during the chat, but I mean, that's not very much fun for you guys watching me eat 3 bananas. Sly says, man, those clue bindings look good. Yeah, the clues have been working out amazing. You got the option of the step in, step out function, or just use it as the traditional strap. So yeah, I've been loving the clues. And I was riding these goggles today too, the Outdoor Master Falcon. And the lifty, like a random lifty, just told me that he thought the goggles were fire. So that was cool. And I actually went to my car to get him a pair, but when I got back, he had already left. So Garrett, I think his name was Garrett, I owe you a pair of goggles. But then I did run into 2 other fans of the channel at the mountain, and they were like really cool guys. So I hooked those guys up with goggles too. So if you guys see me in the parking lot on the mountain, I might have some extra goggles to be given away. Yo, we got Day Job Shredder in the chat. What's up? Thanks for hopping on. Letters, are clue bindings strong enough to withstand smashing all the knuckles on the jumps? For sure. Yeah, I can knuckle 100 jumps and these bindings are going to be fine. Gorb, you don't need a blender. Bananas are soft. I mean, it's not as fun that way. Sly, when was the last time you got injured? Oh, more morbid question. So I kind of got injured in New Zealand. I went to do a board slide and my board just like stuck and I went flying forward, knocked the wind out of myself like really, really bad. I couldn't breathe for like, felt like 30 seconds. It was awful. And then I don't know if I broke a rib, but I did have like I had some rib kind of pain for up until like a week ago. So maybe like, yeah, 2 months of kind of like rib and shoulder pain. Actually, my shoulder is still kind of sore from that fall. So that was like my last kind of like injury. Day Job Shredder says Midwest got the guns blowing full blast. I'm practicing my presses at home until opening day. Nice, man. That's the way to do it. Some at home practice. And Abhinav says, you, Kevin, Niseko is dumping right now. Oh no. I might have to make a trip out there. Henry says, I'm currently training tricks on the floor. Awesome, Henry. All right. We got Scott says, heading to Fernie and Kicking Horse in February. Anything I shouldn't miss? I mean, Scott, between Fernie and Kicking Horse, you're going to be so busy at both those mountains. I would say just make the most of it, try to ride every day and explore it. Those are two huge mountains that, yeah, you could probably spend an entire season at each exploring. So yeah, just have fun and hopefully you get some good snow while you're there. We got Saw watching from Oregon. Says, I like your snowboarding. Thanks, Saw. I hope you guys are getting some good snow in Oregon. Eugene says, on goggles, I was looking into Asian Fit. Would that be a difference between the L snow goggles? Want big goggles, but I am Asian, LOL. I mean, the Asian Fit basically means that at the nose where the foam is, you're just going to get like some extra foam in there. So yeah, it's like, so people with like a larger nose, you just want to have the real like a minimal amount of foam because the foam is going to kind of like press on your nose there. And so for the Asian Fit, they're just like more foam to kind of like fill in that spot. And basically you want the foam to kind of be suctioned against your face so that you're not getting any wind. So that's why, yeah, you want that Asian Fit. But I think it doesn't matter between like different goggle sizes, like medium or large or small. The only difference is going to be the amount of foam at the nose. Alpha says, hey Kevin, I'm 6'1", 220 pounds, 10 and a half boots, intermediate rider. Wondering if you think the Clue bindings would be a good budget pick for something that can last me a while. Really want something quality. Absolutely, man. Yeah, so these, I mean, the guys that design these are like high-end engineers. They put a lot of thought and like just time into designing these bindings. Everything is like made in Germany, so the quality is really high. So yeah, if that's something that you're into, there's a promo code in the description. It'll save you 10% on those bindings too. But yeah, 10 and a half, that's probably a size large. So for me, my boot size is 9.5 and I'm about 200 pounds. And so at 9.5, I fit into mediums. So yeah, hope that helps you out. But yeah, high quality, got the step in, step out function and the straps. Chewy says, what's your favorite mountain in New Zealand? Cardrona or Treble Cone? Ooh, I mean, so Cardrona I would say is my favorite right now, but if I went back, I think I would ride Treble Cone way more. So I just haven't had enough days, but I think Treble Cone potentially could be my new favorite. I just need to have more days there still, I think though. But at the moment, I would still say Cardrona. Yo, NGen is in the chat. What's up, NGen? Thanks for hopping in. Gorb says, if you're not making a smoothie, how many bananas could you eat in one sitting? I don't know. I'm not sure. I could probably eat like 7 or 8. I think it's more. I think it's better to drink them though. Jacob, I'm going to my first mountain in April for snowboarding. Snowboarding fest. What's the ideal all around board with bindings, would you say? I mean, it depends. It depends on your riding level, what you like to do. But yeah, I mean, if it's your first trip, if you're more like intermediate rider, then yeah, just stick on a budget. Look at snowboards that are less money, bindings that are less money, and go on that budget setup. Then after your first trip, maybe you learn like what kind of riding you like to do, and then you can start to like get more specific in later setups. Anton says, hi Kevin, love your videos. Huge kudos and thanks. Hi from Russia. Thanks, Anton. And Colin dropped a sticker into the chat. Thanks, Colin. Bolay, do you have any experience with blender goggles? They're super cheap. I've never heard of those. No, haven't seen those before. Bubble Skunker. What's up, dude? We got Ramey in the chat. What's up, Ramey? Thanks for hopping on. Oh yeah, just a quick reminder, after this chat, we'll do a bonus chat for the members. If you guys want to become a supporter of the channel and join as a member, hit that join button. And then if you guys have any riding clips that you want feedback on, that's one of the perks of being a member is you can send in your riding clips and I'll make a video giving you some advice on your riding. Also, you get perks of the bonus live chat after this one. So if you guys want to support the channel and become a member, it's $5 and just hit that join button. Insane 3 Art says, time to pack up for Baker. Absolutely. Yeah. I've been looking at the Baker live stream, or not the live stream, the weather. Jake, yeah, if you're thinking of a Baker trip, let me know, man. Maybe we can, yeah, just get up there together. Eugene says, Japan this year? I'm not sure if I'm going to hit Japan, but the plan right now is to go to India in February. And as a Canadian, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get into India because they put a temporary travel ban against Canadians, but they just lifted it. So Canadians can now go to India. So I don't think I'm going to make it to Japan this year, but I think India is a go for February. And Jen, how was Dubai, by the way? We had some nice snow 1 week later. Yeah, Dubai was insane. I think the day that we arrived, that night, it snowed like 60 centimeters. It was a little bit windy the first couple of days, but it kind of continued to snow a little bit each night. And so by the third day, the winds like calmed down. The snow like was kind of done, like the sun came out. And we got some like really like great runs. So it was a little bit hectic the first day with it was kind of like a storm, like winds, cloud, snow coming down. But then the second day was a bit better. And then the last day was like the best with the snow filled in, sun came out and the winds calmed. So yeah, the third day at Dubai was incredible. But yeah, I wish I had stayed because you guys are off to a really good start. So much snow up in the mountains, and yeah, like the park setups were looking amazing, everything. So Maybe next year for Europe, start the season, or next year, start the season off in Europe because you guys look like you get the good starts. Chewy wants to know, are you coming back to New Zealand around the same time next year? I'm not sure, but I'll let you know for sure. I'm kind of thinking Chile or Argentina around like August or September, but New Zealand might happen again too. Day Job Shredder with a super chat. Awesome. Thanks for the support. Says, hey, Kevin, hype is real in the Midwest. Guns are blazing and itching to take my first turn. Awesome. Day Job Shredder. What do you think of the Smith? I'm not sure. Smith goggles? Yeah, there's some nice Smith goggles out there for sure. Bad Riders is in the chat. What's up, man? I bet you thought I forgot about the live chat, but just a late one. This says, what do you think of Smith Squad goggles? Yeah, rode them a few years ago. They're definitely like really tall goggles. So they have like really good top to bottom. I would say as long as you don't have, for me, it looked like they kind of cut off the sides a little bit. So my like peripherals at the side wasn't the widest. But if you don't have like a really large head, then I think the Smith Squads could be good. For me, they're just a little bit too narrow. Marcin, thanks for hopping into the chat. Bad Rider says, I wasn't notified Kev was going live. Man, you gotta hit that bell. If you guys haven't yet, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. And yeah, we got 47 people watching, 11 likes. So let's see if we can get the people watching to like ratio to 50-50. That'd be awesome. Justo says, hey, where will you be snowboarding this season? So the plan is to be snowboarding in Utah, like as the home base. So right now I'm in Park City, but I've got the Epic and Icon Pass, so I can ride like, yeah, Park City Mountain. I can ride, I get 7 days at Brighton, 7 days Snowbird, unlimited at Solitude, I think 7 days at Snow Basin. So I'm going to try to ride as many of the Utah mountains as possible. And I even got the a month membership at Woodward Park City. So I've had a few days at Woodward. The park is like small there still, like early season, but really, really fun. So yeah, the plan is to stick around Utah. Scott says Snowboard Pro Camp are heading down under next season. Possibly, yeah. Like I do have, which one is it that works at Perisher? And I've got the Epic and Icon, so I'll have season passes that will work in Australia. So yeah, could happen. Massive says, how you doing? Yep, super good, man. Thanks. Owen said, whoever's said Niseko is dumping is not lying. The Hanasono live cam looks really good. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, Bad Riders with the super chat and also dropping in a members bonus chat topic. What has been your most expensive snowboarding adventure? Oh, that's a good one. I mean, I think that is, I mean, I'll get it started here, but I think heliboarding in Alaska was maybe the most expensive, the most expensivest day of snowboarding. All board, no breaks with the super chat. Thanks, man. Says, your channel is such an inspiration to me. Keep up the good work. Also, can I get on an on-camera flex test of the high backs with the clue binding? Yeah, for sure. Okay, that's a unique request. Let's get a little flex test. So I would say the clues are like out of 10, they're like a 6. I would say they're a 6 out of 10. But if you're just worried about the high back, it's got a little bit of flex to it. Let me see if that's the best way to show you. So, I mean, it's pretty firm. Some high backs are, so I'm putting a little bit of muscle into this. So some are like just really easy to flex, but these ones definitely have some rigidity to it. So in my head, this is like a 6 to 6.5. And then, yeah, overall, the structure is kind of like that similar kind of flex to it. I hope that helps, man. Awesome. Good request. Justin Visey with the super chat says moving day, but wanted to say, hey, what's up, Justin? Dude, thanks for letting me use the board. My second day on it. It's been super fun. Today was through some shallow pow. So yeah, had some fun times. Ramey says the snow was pretty decent in Whistler yesterday. Limited terrain, but good pow. Yeah, I've been seeing some stories from Whistler. It's looking awesome. Alveco, thoughts on a dedicated POW board for cat skiing? Should be good for trees, open terrain, small, medium jumps, without crazy swallowtail. I'm 5'10", 155 pounds, 9 boot. I have 2019 Orca. Want to try something else. As you were talking about that, before you said that, I was thinking Orca. I would also recommend the K2 excavator. I think it's a similar kind of like profile in some ways to the Orca, because it's like volume shifted, really large nose. You still get enough of a tail, so it's not like a big swallowtail. It's just kind of a small, like notched out tail. Yeah, K2 excavator. I would also say the Nidecker Beta APX. That one also has like just a small swallowtail on it. But yeah, I would check out those two boards, or maybe the Jones Mind Expander. You could do the Jones Mind Expander. I think that one would be really fun too. Scott says, I run gyro gogs. Need a new helmet. What would you recommend? Yeah, I would just get the gyro helmet too. So that's been, I think the gyro ledge. It's been my helmet for the season. Ride Vibe says, smash the like button. Awesome. Thanks, Ride Vibes. 42 people watching, 17 likes. Let's get those likes up. All right. Bad Riders, another perk of the membership is Kevin reviews your snowboarding clips and gives you tips on what to work on to improve your riding. Sign up, guys. Yeah, Adam, I wanted to ask you, so you sent me some video clips to watch. I did make a video, and I think I emailed you the video, but I'm not sure if it worked. My last Airbnb I was in, the internet was like horrible, but I hope you got that video, man. Let me know if you got it. Musty Rusty says, Baker versus Stevens versus Crystal. Which is your favorite and why? I mean, my favorite is Baker. It's got, I mean, purely because it's got, it's got like hikeable backcountry terrain out of the top of Chair 8. So with like a mellow hike, you can get to some of like the most incredible POW lines and then ride back to the chairlift. So that is like super special. Um, and then just overall, Baker has, I mean, the other mountains are great too. I would say that maybe Crystal also has some really amazing terrain that you can hike to, like some of those peaks and chutes that you can hike to off of Chair 6, I think it is. So, I mean, Crystal is awesome for that. I haven't really ridden the entire mountain at Crystal, but the trees are really cool. You can see that there's like a lot of good terrain. I really like Stevens too. Stevens also has some good terrain that you can hike to, some really steep trees. But yeah, I would say Baker to me is like the most special and unique. You have some incredible views, like big mountains surrounding you. It's probably the quietest of all those mountains because it's the furthest one from Seattle. So it's also like the hardest one to get to. But I mean, all three of those places are great. Baker is my favorite. I would say maybe I would put Crystal at number 2 and then Stevens at 3. But I mean, I've had great experiences and times at all of them. And all three of those resorts, probably the nicest people of the three. Oh man, I've made friends at all those resorts, but Stevens, the employees were like super friendly and nice. I mean, I didn't really actually. Somebody at Crystal gave me. I had to get my board fixed, and this kid gave me like an amazing deal. So that was really nice. And then Baker, I've met some like really good friends at. So all three are great. Baker is my favorite though. All right, let's get caught up on some questions. Drew, have you been to Mission Ridge? I have not been to Mission Ridge. Whereabouts is Mission Ridge again? Is that in Washington as well? Bad Rider says Kevin just likes to hike. That's true. I was talking to a local today and I was asking him about hikes and he gave me a few little tips. Chewy says, I finally got a job in the mornings. I'm a kitchen hand and I get to make desserts and pizza. Awesome. Oh, that's amazing. Good work. My first job was in a kitchen as well. I was washing dishes to start, and then I got moved over to appetizers later on. But yeah, it's a good job to have. Working in a kitchen can be hard though. Can be like a little bit stressful at times. I guess it depends on how busy the place is, but it's a good job. Day Job Shredder says, wait, what? So if I send you a video, you can give me some tips? For sure. Absolutely, Day Job Shredder. So yeah, if you become a member, I will, there's like a subject matter that you can, and an email address that you'll get. And then if you have any videos of you riding, you just email it to me with that subject header. And then I will send you a video back giving you some tips. Musty, have you had the chance to ride the Capita Megadeth yet? I have not, but man, that board looks super nice, super clean, looks amazing. So hopefully I'll get the chance to ride it at some point this winter. Brock says, hey dude, new rider here looking for some advice, debating between 686 Hot Lap versus Burton Reserve, Gore-Tex Bibs. Thoughts? Adirondack, New York environment. Thank you. Ooh, I don't know. Are the 686 Hot Lap, are those bibs as well? I mean, for me, I think on the East Coast, if you're in New York, I think you don't need bibs on the East Coast. I think you could just do with pants. In my head, like bibs are really great for riding in deep powder because then it like helps to keep the snow out. And if you're on the East Coast and you're not getting like that really deep powder snow, I prefer just like traditional pants. But I don't know if the 686 are just regular pants or if they are bibs, but that's a good question. Have you ever ridden the Battalion whatever? And what did you think of it? Or did you? I haven't ridden the Battalion whatever, but the Battalion boards I have ridden, For park, they have like that really like mellow and easy quick turning from edge to edge because they don't have because of the 3BT, and they're the the what's it called, the side cut. Your edge basically ends early, so you can like turn really quick to turn, easy to butter and press. And then if you get like a POW kind of like version battalion, it rocks like super smooth from one turn to the next. But I haven't ridden the whatever. Oh, Drew says it's in Wenatchee. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so I haven't ridden at Mission Ridge, but I have heard like really good things. Chewy says, have you been to the Blue Pools in Wanaka? Uh, sure, bro. If you haven't done it, I have to take you. It's such a beautiful hike. The water is freezing, but so nice. You know what? I think that we tried to go to the Blue Pools, but the road might have been closed because of like some kind of crazy storm. But yeah, maybe next time we can go check out the Blue Pools. That'd be super cool. Hardware Addiction says El Stacker gonna win the clues. Nice. Unfortunately, he didn't win the clues, but yeah, we need to get El Stacker a pair of clues. But I forget the guy's name who won it. But yeah, somebody else won it. A guy from Ontario, Canada. Daydrop Shutter says, getting a new Insta360 Ace Pro on Monday. You'll get some progression vids soon. Awesome. All right, I can't wait to check out your clips. Nice, Chewy. Also washing the dishes. Very cool. Oh, Hardware Addiction says, I can't go back to pants after having bibs. Oh, interesting. Okay. I was like hooked on bibs for a few years, but now I've kind of gone back to pants. I don't know why. I think the straps over my shoulders were starting to get to me. For some reason, I didn't like that feeling anymore. But I can see why some people like bibs too. They are super like cozy and comfy. You feel really loose around the waist. Bad Riders, what's a good question? When is the winner getting announced for the clues, Kev? So I did announce it on my Instagram stories. So it got announced on Instagram stories. Winter Moose, who has the best YouTube name right there. I love that name, Winter Moose. Says sometimes bibs do come in handy coming from Adirondacks, New York myself. I wear them myself. Okay, awesome. Okay, good to know. Great one says, have you ever gone to ride at Boreal? I have not. I should have rode at Boreal last year when I was in like near Tahoe, but I never made it there. Cherney says, how's the poutine situation in Utah? I don't know yet, but the food situation overall generally is very good. I've been to Mod Pizza, which is my favorite. I went to like a random pho place today, which PC Pho, which was delicious. They had some good veggie pho. Where else have I been to eat? I think Mod Pizza was my favorite though. Where else have I eaten? Salt Lake City, a few nice places. Haven't found poutine yet. Ride Vibe says, Team Bibs or Pants? All right, let's everyone drop a B in the chat if you like bibs, or drop a P in the chat if you prefer pants. And we'll do a little poll. Bibs versus pants. And Jen's got the golden Orca as his daily driver. Nice, man. Ride says bibs. Bibs are steezy. Jordan's got a trip planned to Whistler. Awesome. Hope you get some good snow. Bad Riders wants to see the golden orca in action. Day Job Shredder likes the pants. Hardware Addiction the bibs. Bibs, pants, pants, bibs, pants, pants. Pants, bibs. I think like pants has maybe just edged it out by like one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bibs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pants. Okay, pants just edged it out. 8 to 6. Jordan says, how are the clues after a couple of rides? Yeah, I like them even more now. Like, it kind of like with any gear, it takes a little bit of getting used to. But now, like my step in, step out process is like so streamlined. I just like click it in like first thing, like no problem. And same with like the release. At first, it's a little bit like getting used to it, and now like the release is like so smooth. So yeah, I've really just dialed it in, stepping in, stepping out, and I mean, they're perfect. They ride exactly like regular bindings would with the straps and the high back and everything, just that nice secure feel. With the bonus option, if you want to use it, you don't even have to use it if you want, of the step in, step out function. And having the high back, the release at the top is huge too. So yeah, I mean, and like mobility is important. It's good to be able to bend over and do things and like go for grabs, but you shouldn't have to bend over if you don't need to. So if you don't need to do the straps up every time and you can just like step in, that's just a huge bonus. And then you can save all your mobility stuff for like stretching at home, stretching after the mountain, before, whenever you want. So yeah, loving them. Justin says, bibs in the deep, pants every other time. Nice. Jordan, I grabbed a pair of them last month and I'm waiting to use them on my home hill. Awesome. Awesome, man. I hope you like the clues. Keebler Alf says, Kev, have you been to the Bone Zone yet? Haven't, but might check it out soon if it's still going on. But I also think Brighton is opening soon. So if Brighton opens, actually, I probably won't go to Brighton early season because I only have 7 days there. I don't want to waste them. But yeah, would be yeah, maybe I'll try to check out the Bone Zone soon if they still have it going on. BNAF says, I just picked up the 2024 excavator. Stoked to take it out for some Japao tree riding. Awesome. Yeah, that board's going to be perfect for Japao. All right, we got 35 people watching, 25 likes, $15 in super chats. Big, huge shout out to everyone who liked, who did a super chat. Everyone who subscribed to the channel, thank you guys. Shout out to everybody that I met on the mountain today. It was so much fun, just like being out there, meeting people, meeting locals, getting advice on where to go. It's been amazing. Jordan says, my hill in Iowa is getting a Snowflex run going this year. The hill has been working hard on it lately. Nice, Jordan. That's awesome. So you'll be able to snowboard year round. That's perfect. Bad Rider says, Max got a membership. Let's go. Awesome. That's sick. Bad Riders, did you donate a membership or did he buy one? I can't see those things. I can't see when I don't think I can see anyway when somebody bought or donated memberships. Sergio says, I'll see you in Park City Monday? ? Maybe. Yeah, you might see me up there. We'll see. I mean, I'm either going to be in Park City. I might be riding at Woodward Park City if it's for a park day. I know Solitude also has a terrain park, so I might head over to Solitude too. But yeah, Sergio, maybe follow me on Instagram and check out my stories, and I'll try to post on the day of where I'm heading to. Oh, we got some gifted subs. TY for the gifted sub. Awesome. Oh, Wim donated 5 subscriptions. Awesome. Thanks, Wim. That's so cool. Oh, that's why Chewy's saying shout out to NGen. Awesome. Okay, cool. Oh, we got some new subs courtesy of NGen. Awesome, man. Yeah, thanks for the support. Hope everyone likes the membership. Yeah, stay tuned because right after this live chat, we'll do a bonus one over in the members area. Bad Riders might be a busy members chat. I think it's going to be. I think this is going to be a busy members chat. Venetia says, no park at Solitude. Are you sure? I thought there was a park at Solitude. I thought for sure there was a park at Solitude. Are you sure, man? I've gotten the inside scoop that there was a park at Solitude. Bad Rider says, Kev, you need to get up to Brighton to ride with Evelyn. Oh, Evelyn rides at Brighton. Okay, cool. Adventurer Carlo is in the chat. What's up, Carlo? Thanks for hopping on here, man. Hope you're having a good time at Bogus Basin. I saw the vlog with you and El Stacker. Looks super fun. Jordan says, I went to Park City last year. It was so beautiful out there. Awesome. Oh man, I can't wait till the mountains fully opened and we got some POW and it's like a sunny day. That's can't wait for that. Adventurer Carlos says, Bogus opens again tomorrow. Can't wait. Awesome, dude. Are you meeting up with El Stacker? Are you guys going to make another video together? I really like that format of Adventurer Carlo and El Stacker Tag Team Edition. That was awesome. How does the Navigator ride? Hit any 30+ foot jumps, Longo style? I haven't hit any massive jumps like that, but the Aeronaut definitely handles well, handles the speed. You can get some nice air with it for sure, yeah. I'm hitting more like 3 foot jumps, where Arthur is hitting those 30 footers. Chewy says, I've been practicing my ollies and been getting better. Not great, but better. Awesome, Chewy. Yeah, keep it up. Try some skateboarding if you can. I think skateboarding will help a ton as well. Dayjob Shredder says, finger crossed, Midwest Resorts open in a week. Jordan, do you ever detune your edges for a park or jib board? Sometimes I do. Yeah, I don't have it at the moment, but I've got this it's called like a gummy stone. And sometimes I'll just file kind of my edges towards the contact points just to detune them a little bit. So yeah, you can definitely do that if you know you're going to be riding a lot of park and jibbing, especially just to you can even take them in different parts of your edges too, just to make sure there's no just to make sure your edges are nice and smooth in certain parts as well, so you don't have any metal burrs sticking out. Chewy says, yeah, I've done a few ollies on my skateboard and I've actually gone off the ground. No way, never done it before. That's amazing. Ollieing on a skateboard is super hard, so way to go. Oh, there's something I wanted to ask you guys. Oh yeah, we're gonna ask you guys, did anyone pick up any new gear for Black Friday, or gonna plan on getting anything this weekend? Um, I need a few things. I left my waxing iron in Canada, so I might pick up a waxing iron. We'll see if there's any sales on that, or like maybe get some wax as well. And what else do I need? I might pick up a second snowboard belt as well because I have two pairs of pants and I need a belt for both of them. Little things like that. I don't need anything major, but a few small things. Scott says, I think I need to move to North America or Canada. Sucks here about all these mountains opening. Scott, where are you living? Chewy says, we'll be going out on my longboard soon with my friends. So getting some more practice in. Awesome. And Chewy says that she doesn't think that they get Black Friday in New Zealand. And Jen says, Europe is way better. It can be. It can be for sure. The mountains are definitely way bigger in Europe. Yeah. Letter says, waxing is overrated. Capita has structure in the base, shouldn't need wax. I mean, I think you always need a wax. Jordan, I got the Jones tweaker at the end of last season and some clues. Nice, Jordan. Yeah, what do you think of the clues? Or have you ridden it yet? Oh, Scott's in Australia. Another Aussie that wants to get out. Bad Riders, Scott is a fellow Aussie. And Jen says, incorrect. Capitas need wax too. Yeah, I think they do need wax too. Ref, riding stance question. All right, what's your question about stance? Scott, is it just me or is Kev slightly out of focus? I may be out of focus. I might have been holding this too close to my face. Sorry, I'm not in my typical environment with my setup, so I'm having to hold it on this like kind of like awkward tripod. And the table, I had this table, but it's like so like off balance. Look at this thing. It's just rattling back and forth. So I need I need to fix that. All right, hopefully I'm back in focus now. Day Job Shredder, just the Insta360 cam, but that wasn't a Black Friday deal. Needed it. I'm gonna make more fun Instagrams. Awesome. Bad Rider says, can confirm my Mercury rips after a good wax. Chewy says, I've been looking at two boards, Jones twin, sister snowboard, or battalion whatever snowboard. Oh. I think you'd like the Jones twin sister more, I think. That's a little bit, I think that's a better style board for New Zealand. Because I think for New Zealand you want that Jones profile. But battalion would be fun too. I do see lots of battalions in New Zealand. So, I mean, maybe go for whichever one your heart desires. Go which one is like, yeah, you're leaning, whichever one you're leaning towards. But yeah, two good picks there. Bad Riders is digging the goggle stand. Nice. Yeah, there's just like this random thing in my Airbnb. So I thought that would be a good goggle stand. Looks like somebody tried to do a super chat, but I can't read it. YouTube has kind of like squished it all together. What does this say? Oh, I can't read it. Bad Riders moderating the chat. Thanks, man. Keeping it clean. Ref says, Goofy Rider, I always have this straining in my right leg every time I ride. I am leaning too far back. How could this correct it? So one thing you can do if you find like you're leaning back too much is to take your front hand and like reach it down towards your nose, and that will just help to get more of your weight forward onto your front foot. So that's like one technique you can try is just front hand reaching towards your nose, and hopefully that will get your weight more forward and off of that back leg. But yeah, give that a try first. Jordan, I have only used the clues indoors, not on snow yet, but they seem really efficient. The board was super playful the couple of days I used it. Awesome, man. That's good. Yeah, you're getting some practice in ahead of time. That's perfect. Scott says, picked up the 24 name dropper. Loved riding it this year. Awesome, man. Yeah, there's some like pretty good deals, especially if you get things from last season. A lot of the stuff that didn't get sold last season is like not only on sale, but it might be on like an extra good sale over the Black Friday kind of Cyber Monday weekend. So it could be a good time to pick up some stuff. Oh, Engine with some tips too. Put some forward lean on your front binding. Would help. Awesome. Ooh, good tip, Engine. Yeah, I think Adventurer Carlo and El Stacker keeping each other distracted up in Boise, Idaho. Awesome. Yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys are having a good time out there. Might end the chat here, but if you guys want to continue to talk, going to go over to the members area and do the members bonus live chat. But I hope you guys are having a good start to your season. It's yeah, if you guys have any questions that I may have missed, just leave a question for me in any of the videos and I'll do my best. I try to like answer as many of the questions as possible. So yeah, if there's something I missed or a question you have to ask, just hit me up in the comment section. Yeah, hope you guys are having a great start to your snowboard season. And yeah, it's awesome talking to you guys on here. All right, well, have a good weekend. Talk to you guys next Friday and have fun out there snowboarding, guys.